I'm Henrik Petersen. I'm the head of the R&D laboratory and I'm responsible for the development of your Amia colors. Right now I'm measuring the viscosity of some pigment colors. It is really important because it influences how fast you can work and also how easily the pigments get into the skin. While developing colors, it is really important to measure the particle size because this predicts how the stability of the product is. A good stability means that the pigment colors doesn't migrate and there won't be any color changes after the application. We have a network of beauticians who consult us and help us to generate new ideas and to improve our products. We can create all kinds of color shades. It depends on what the customer wants. For example, we had a request from a Russian customer who wanted special eyeliner, a very glossy and shiny eyeliners, and we created it for them and sent them some test samples. In general, difficult development takes a few years until it gets to a product. For example, the modification of surfaces of the pigment in order to avoid migration or color change after the application. An easy development would be adjusting the viscosity or creating a new color shade. Improving the viscosity of a color takes us a few weeks. Right now we are working to develop new pigments, encapsulation of pigments, surface modification of pigments in order to reduce the migration even more and also to reduce the possibility of color change. We developed the new organic line pigments because there was a change in the European regulation, so we changed the formulation and now we are using organic pigments.
Hello, my name is Dirk Lewe and I'm responsible for the production for your colors here at Amir. Depending on the amount of orders we have in our ERP system, which has been placed by our back office, I'm going to combine those orders regarding different articles, different color shades. Then I hand out those production documents to our staff and they're going to perform the production and afterwards perform also some quality tests like viscosity tests and of course tests regarding the color shade. In production we use only synthetic pigments. That is due to the high quality and the constant quality compared to natural derived pigments where you have always a higher risk of allergies or at least sensitizations due to a higher rate of impurities. Every pigment we use in production is going to an external lab where it is checked regarding some impurities like toxic heavy metals, aromatic amines, and if any limit is going to be exceeded, then this pigment is going to be banned for production, yes, and we'll have to find another batch of that pigment when none of those limits is going to be exceeded. Concerning the regions in Europe, you might say that middle to dark brown shades are much more used in the southern parts of Europe, while in the northern parts the lighter brown shades are more prominent. Concerning the lip colors, I would say that nowadays the natural colors are much more used than, let's say, the bright and shiny ones. We guarantee a storage time of about 4 years for every Amia color and a shelf life after opening of about 6 months. That is just due to microbiological contamination and not chemical stability. If anything goes wrong, then we have reference samples here in the laboratory, but to be honest, that never happened since we started production. Amir is sold in 5 ml and 10 ml bottles, and of course our monodose tubes, which are supposed to be used as single-use units. There are certain countries in Europe where we only are allowed to sell a maximum volume because they are supposed to use it as a single-use unit or at least to work with small volumes. So there are certain legislations where 10 ml, for example, are not allowed for our usage.
What is important for you when you buy the pigments?
For me, it's very important that the color stays there where I'm pigmenting in. The color have no fading, they don't change to blue or red, and they goes only lighter and looks like a glossy natural finish.
Is there any difference by working with organic pigments?
We have to choose warmer colors. Then after the healing, the colors look a little bit cooler than normally, and you have to work angled with your handpiece in a slightly motion and a little bit slower.
Do you also have your favorite Amea organic line color?
My favorite Amea color for eyebrows is a hazelnut. It's a very natural brown color for light blonde or light brown hairs. My favorite lip color is cranberry, but for your lips I would choose a mix between dragon fruit and sweet plum.
Do you really need a whole bottle of one pigmentation?
No, I don't. I use the color for more treatments. It's depending on what treatment I have to do. And I open the color only on disinfected areas and seal it directly after take out the color.
Why do you actually like to work with Amea?
I like the natural look of the colors. I love to implant them because it's so easy to implant for a shorter treatment time. And the colors are natural looking, vibrant, and have a glossy finish.